This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, discounted prices, miniaturemarket.com. Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Today it's all about the robots as we sweep around and check out cool looking robots. Today we're going to be, making these robots get to its final destination. We are talking about micro robots. This is sort of a spin-off of Ricochet Robots, a small micro version of it. It's for basically 2 to more players, ages 8 and up, and takes about 20 minutes to play. It's sort of a puzzly game and a speed game. Let's take a look. So here we have micro robots set up. Now there's 4 different boards. Now you're either going to play all of them on the gray side or all of them on this brown side. And then you randomly place these tiles in different orientations, but it's always going to be a 4x4 grid. And then you roll this dice and the robot starts on yellow 3. And so that's going to be on the yellow 3 spot like this. Now this is a speed game, and what you're trying to do is get 5 chips. The first one to 5 chips wins. And you get a chip by being the first one to get the robot to where they need to go. So next what's going to happen is someone's going to roll this blue 4, and they're going to put this big chip on blue 4. So they will take this and they will go like this. So this robot has to get from here to here. Now, nobody moves the robot until you're done and until you have a solution. Everyone's sort of doing it in their head. Now, the robot can move only in straight directions, and they will move as far as either it sees it can stop and turn at the same number or the same color. So going right here, this robot really can't stop anywhere because there's no yellow and there's no 3. But here, he could go here because he could stop on the pink 3, and now he could go to any of these pink spots or any 3s here. From the start spot, he can move up to this, and then this 3, he could then move somewhere else. So now he can go to this green 5, and now he can go to a 5 or a green. So you can always move in a straight direction to either the color or the number. So a solution for this could be, he goes from this yellow 3 up to the red 3. From the red 3 to the red 1, because it's keeping color. From this red 1 to the blue 1, and from blue to blue. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 move. And so once that player yelled out 4 and moved it and was correct, he would get a victory chip. First one to 5 wins. And then that player would, roll the die, red 3. They would put this on the red 3, go. And you just keep going like this till someone has 5 chips. Now also, if it's a hard puzzle and people can't figure it out, after about 2 or 3 minutes, you can put a 3-minute timer. If nobody's figured it out, you can re-roll it and start a new one. And you just continue this until someone has 5 chips. Whoever does that is the winner. Well, there's micro robots. I was interested in this one because I like puzzle games and I like Ricochet Robots itself, and I wanted to see what this thing had to offer. And I'm going to say, for a quick little light puzzly game, I enjoyed it. Now, I really like puzzle games, and I actually have played this with people that don't like puzzle games, and I played it that actually do typically like puzzly games. And honestly, I've liked it the best out of all of us. Even my dad, who likes puzzly games, did not like this one that much because it has a speed element on top of it. So this one has sort of a niche within a niche. If you like puzzle games and you like speed games, you're probably going to like this game like I liked it. But if you don't like either of those, this really is not going to be the game for you. So I think this has a very limited range of people who are really going to like it. If you like the Ricochet Robots thing and this looks interesting to you, this also, this might be right up your alley. It's pretty much up my alley, but I couldn't find anybody else that would really like it. So I'm probably not going to keep it because, who am I going to play it with by myself? No, there's not a solo version. It's quick. I liked it. There were some things I didn't like about it. Sometimes you get to those really hard ones that might take you 10 or 12 turns. You could probably do it less than the 3-minute timer before you start over a new round and say, hey, we're stuck. Let's just do a new one. But sometimes it might take you, I think 11 was the highest one I ever had. But when you're counting these up and they're very hard like that, you lose track of how many moves you did or where you went. I could actually see this being a very good app, like for the iPad or tablets and such, because you could actually track and it would count your movements for you. And I could see it being a good solo app as well. But as it is now, it's fine. It's a good game. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was okay for me. And for other people, they didn't like it as much. So I'm giving it a solid yes. It's a good game if you like speed and puzzles. But I'm probably not going to pull it out too often because I can't find others that like it as much. And that's Micro Robots from Abacus Spiel. This video was sponsored by Miniature Market's Review Corner. The Review Corner features podcasts, video, and written game reviews by gamers for gamers. Miniature Market, the online gaming superstore. Thousands of board games, discounted prices. Check them out at miniaturemarket.com. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for backing me on Kickstarter and making this season become a reality. I'd like to especially thank those here that have backed me at the credit level. Now, these video reviews are also available by audio on our podcast. It's the intros and the final thoughts on GameBoyGeek.com. Click podcast.